trade here on an eval account. We're looking to get some more accounts here for prop trading, which I highly recommend. I love the prop trading experience, but do your own research and all that stuff. So what are we looking at here right now? Right now we're in a long trade on platinum. And a couple of things to draw your attention. Number one, down here, the Maverick Multi-X, 6 time frames, 5 formulas, 5 independent formulas per time frame are all saying up. Okay, they're all green, 6 different time frames. I don't need 6 charts in front of me to know that what is happening on the 1 minute all the way to the 15 minute. Now, it's a weird market today, so I am just I'm keeping the time frame small: 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 10, 15. But a lot of times I will set these at 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 60 minute, 240 minute. Just keep an eye on the entire market. That's up to you. You can change those in the user setting. The other thing I'll bring to your attention is we are, let me scroll this over here. We are bright green on the Maverick AI. Actually, let me zoom this in here for you guys. Okay. So we are bright green on the Maverick AI Pro. This green bar is this bright green bar. That's the most intense up bar you can get on the Maverick AI Pro. Pink is the most intense down bar. Bright green is the most momentum up bar. And you can just see this thing. We're up $370 on this trade, approaching 4. Now we are going to hit potentially some resistance here. Here's your Maverick 200, and it is red. All right, but we have a green background. We have green bars. We've gone from pink and red into the dark green, now the bright green. And by the way, when you get this indicator, we walk you through all of this. We are above the Maverick guide. This blue line is your Maverick guide. If we're below the Maverick guide, we go short. If we're above the Maverick guide, we like to go long. Now, obviously, this is market open and you had some news in here. Between these things, I got the green background, I'm above my cloud. So between all these things, I'm a pretty cool customer. I'm cool, calm, and collected during this trade, right? I'm not wondering what is going on the other time frames. I'm not wondering what's happening on the larger time frames. I'm not happy, I'm right now I'm trading on the 5 minute, but I'm not wondering, oh, is the 1 minute turning? Well, I can see right down here in my Maverick Multi-X that the 1 minute is all green. 5 different formulas are looking at the 1 minute saying we're green, and we just passed the 400 mark, okay? I'm not wondering what's going on the 15-minute chart. I can see the trend very easily. I mean, it's green. It's a green background. We're above our blue line, which is our Maverick guide. We got bright green candles going up. Now we're starting a new candle here. Oh, and now I have an up arrow. Hello. Love that up arrow. We just passed the 500 mark. The up arrow is not a buy signal. The up arrow is telling you that the fastest part of your formula, the formula that's figuring out what to color these bars, the up arrow is saying the fastest part of your formula is saying up. Okay, because the fastest part of the formula is what's going to turn quickest, right? Now, we may get resistance right here, this Maverick 200. This is your 200 EMA, but we like to color code it so at a glance you can just see it. So you know it's red. Usually, a lot of folks like to trade. If you're underneath the 200, you're going short. If you're above it, you're going long. So see how we're just bounced right here at the 200? Okay, we just bounced here. And by the way, just in case this all comes all the way back at me while I film this, I'm going to move my stop up to break even. Okay, so look how it just perfectly touched the Maverick 200 and it's coming back down. All right, so we just want to be careful here. And we could get a reversal. All right. So now you may be looking at it and going, oh, why did you just do this? You were up over $500 just to make a video and illustrate this. You're going to lose $500. Now this is an eval account, okay? And I'm pretty darn I've passed a lot of these eval accounts. I'm pretty darn confident that that's not a big deal. I don't care. I'd rather make a video of the Maverick AI Pro and the Maverick Multi-X and illustrate the power of these so that you can see it. Now, a lot of people, if you didn't have this line here and it wasn't color coded, you'd get caught off guard, right? You'd be like, oh gosh, what's happening here? Now, but we saw it and we expected it, and it kind of happened, right? I mean, it did happen. It just rejected 1477. I mean, it rejected big off this line right here. All right. So what's going to happen? If we hit our break even, I have a decision. We could chop right across, or I could go short. All right. I like to I like to wait till I'm below my Maverick guide to go short. You can see up here how we went short, and that's okay. We just got break even, no big deal. Um, you can see here that once we broke under the Maverick guide, we just came down big, right? So I'll probably wait for a confirmation candle underneath the Maverick guide to make sure that we're not just going to chop around here, right? But that was a powerful bounce there. The other thing I'll bring to your attention is see the Maverick Multi-X, the 1 minute chart, which is going to be your fastest chart. It's a lot of red. It's a lot of red, right? And let me reload that there. So it's a lot of red. So that was my heads up that, hey, the 1 minute chart started to turn red. We had the red 200 line, and it's like, okay, we could get a bounce here. So what do you do? Okay, well, you could take profit right here. So when I was up, 500 plus dollars, you could go, hey, you know what? That's good for me today. I'm just going to take the 500 and call it a day. I'm okay being on an eval account. This is a sim account, an eval account. That I'm okay with just showing you how the indicator works, because doing $500 on an eval account, it's, to me, it's not difficult. Okay, especially when I have two of these indicators that are just guiding me, showing me the way. All right, so no big deal. But you can see the power on how you're starting to crack. You're starting to get some red here. And that's just telling you that, like, okay, so now if we start getting red from left to right, guess what? We could be in for a reversion, right? We could be in for a reversion. So what we'll do is let's watch. We got less than a minute for a new bar. Let's watch what's going to happen. Are we going to just come around? Are we just going to go sideways? Are we going to break this Maverick guide, and then maybe we can take a short here? So let's keep our eyes and our ears open. And let me get rid of this trend line. Well, let's see what happens, and maybe we'll take another trade, and I'll just keep recording this and see how the indicators guide us. All right, so what are we looking at here? Our Maverick Multi-X is very red. We have turned from left to right. We have just started getting a lot of red. We broke our Maverick guide, which is this blue line right here. We went from all this, like, green candles, green candle, to gray. And a lot of times when you see gray, obviously, this was around market open, so you got to ignore it a little bit there. But when you see gray, you're either looking at indecision or you're looking at a reversion. And we are starting to get these red arrows going down. So if we can get another close underneath the Maverick guide, and you can see the last time we got under the Maverick guide, we came so whooping down. So let's see how this goes. We could just bounce at this Maverick guide, but also we're under the Maverick 200, and it's still red. Okay, so we're going to keep our eye on this. The 1 minute, the 2 minute is mostly red. You can see there's some mixed feelings here, so there's going to be a minute of decision here. I have my stop loss at the top of the previous candle, so we're not risking much. And let's see how this one plays out. All right, so let's come back to this trade. We are red on our earliest indicators here on the 1 minute, the 2 minute, the 3 minute, starting to come around on the 5 minute. We got the gray candles. The Maverick AI Pro is coloring these gray, which means indecision or reversal. We are still below your Maverick 200. It is still red. We're starting to get a red background, and we're starting to close below the Maverick guide, this blue line. Remember, above the Maverick guide long, below the Maverick guide short. You can see how it worked out back here. It was a fantastic ride. So we're up a big deal, $165 on this trade. But it's going to be really cool if we can break down below here. We are now, do we close below the Maverick guide? You still have 4 minutes on this bar. So let's see how this goes. We might get some consolidation, but I like the gray. I like that we're not getting green bars anymore. I like the gray. I like seeing two down arrows, which is just telling you these are not sell signals. These are just saying, hey, this is your fastest part of your indicator, which is these down arrows. And let's see where it goes. All right, so nice break below the Maverick guide, this blue line. We're below the 200, starting to get that red background. We're up about 500 on this trade. Look how solid you are on your time frames, on your 1 minute, your 2, your 3, your 5, your 10, your 15. They're all solid red. Um, Pretty awesome. And let's see where it goes from here. Now you do have just quite a bit of just. I mean, this is obviously a big zone where I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I mean, you got hours spent at this level. So for me to think that we're just going to break through this level in the middle of the day, probably not the smartest thing. So probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up my profit target to just right the top here. Right the top here. I don't know if that's actual English, but I do love seeing these red down arrows. That's giving me a good amount of confidence. What I'd like to see now is these bars turn red or pink. And that means we're heating up and we're going to start heading down. So let's see where we end up here. But I'm going to take profit right about here. And that would be really nice. I don't know what that's going to give me, but I don't like to think of dollars and cents when I'm hitting a target. It's more about looking at the chart and seeing where it's going to take me. And again, we got stuck at this point for hours or maybe an hour. I don't know. I'm not good at math. What is this from? I guess I could just look at the timeline, 8:30 to, yeah, it's almost 2 hours. You got hung up right around this area. So let's let this thing come down. Now, if we start getting pink candles, I'll pay a little bit more attention. But otherwise, if I can get from here down to here, I would think that'd take me around $1,000 in the piggy bank on this account, this eval account. Now, this is an interesting point on this trade. It's popping up to the Maverick guide. Will it respect it? Are we really going to get down onto a downward trend? And you saw it just kind of pop up here and respect it, and now it's coming back down. Let's watch where it goes. But this blue line holds a lot of weight with me, and it's very, very important. Now you can't see the blue line as well because this down arrow is clogging it up here, blocking it. But we should be able to get down to here. Yep. See, now you're seeing it pop down. Got another down arrow. Still gray candles, but it is the middle of the day. But they're not green candles, right? So gray candles, down arrows, red background underneath the Maverick 200, underneath the Maverick guide. We're up 510 on this trade, and we're just looking to take it to this like kind of the support area that's been hanging platinum up for a couple of hours now. All right, now we got a red candle. Love seeing that. We're up 7. Oh, now we're over 800. And gosh, wow, with this momentum with the red candle, and if we got pink after that, but we should hit our profit target pretty simply. Yeah, we're gonna do about 1,000 on this trade. Here we go. Come on, baby, give it to me. Um, let's see here, because this is our support area. So, and my profit target is like one tick away from what it just happened. So we'll give it some time. I'm sure we'll hit this profit target, but pretty funny that it was set one tick away and just bounced right there. So that is trading. So, but I'm pretty confident. We got the down arrows, we got the red background. We're under our Maverick guide, the blue line. We are just solid red, other than one holdout formula on the 15-minute chart on the Maverick Multi-X. So this puppy should come down and give us $1,000 on this trade pretty easily here. Um, you're at 990 right now. And this is what I was talking about when I did the video earlier in these trades, where we got up to $500, and then I let it come all the way back down to just show you how the indicators work. And some folks might be going, "Oh, yeah, you were up $500 on an eval account that quickly. You should have taken it, and so you can pass the eval." But you can see here, when you have the right indicators to guide you, it's no sweat, right? I wasn't sweating it. I just said, all right, I'll make that back on the next trade. No big deal. I think for this eval, you got to do about $3,000. And we're going to do $1,000 on this trade alone. So, you know, uh, breaking even on a $500 trade, because we broke even, right? We didn't lose $500 on that trade. We broke even, and it was no harm, no foul. And I got to show you guys how these indicators work. Just knowing that, all right, it was 500, like we'll get that back on an eval on the next trade. So no big deal. So we got the red candle, red background below the Maverick guide. All these red down arrows are giving me so much confidence. Boom, there you go. Okay, just hit $1,000 on that one trade. So all good. All right. So if you're interested in any of the Maverick indicators, our two flagship indicators, the Maverick AI Pro, which is coloring all your candles here and coloring the background and giving you those guidelines, or the Maverick Multi-X, which is this bottom chart, which is looking at 6 different time frames with 30 formulas across these time frames. It's looking at the 1 minute, the 2 minute, and you can set these at 5 minute, 60 minute, 120 minute, the 2 hour chart, whatever you want, depending on your trading style. But it's looking across 6 different time frames to say, are we going up or are we going down? So at a glance, I have the power of 6 different monitors all at the bottom of my screen. So there you go. You just saw the power yourself. This sucker is probably going to continue if it can break this support level. We start getting pink candles and really start coming down, but it is the middle of the day. So anyway, if you're interested in any of our indicators, our Maverick AI Pro or the Maverick Multi-X, please go to maverickindicators.com. That's maverickindicators.com, and we'd love to have you.